Welcome back to the Cash Tactics Pay-Per-Click case study. Today we'll be covering part 4. Really, I'm just going to go over some tips, some advice, maybe hit a little bit upon campaign creation, how to set everything up properly. But a couple things I wanted to talk about up front and get these over with and just out the door. In my personal opinion, one of the main things that affiliates fail at is that most affiliates, and it's not just affiliates, it's people in general, are just plain out lazy. They want everything handed to them on a platter. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a mean person, but I can be very blunt at times. Basically, no one can just hand you success on a plate and you take it. No one's going to do that. So really, you need to get out there and just dig and dig and dig into whatever you can find that's going to get you to where you want to be. So many times, like for example, this setting up campaigns, that's such a noob question. Google AdWords Learning Center teaches you all about that. The Google AdWords editor tool is a completely easy way to set up a Google campaign. If you're looking to set up other campaigns, a good little tip you can use is create a campaign with Google. Set that up. You can go to export202.com. It'll automatically convert that to a Yahoo campaign or to an MSN campaign for you. That way you can build everything through Google and just have it converted over to a proper format for you. But stuff like that is such a noob question. I know there's maybe you want to know ways how to set the campaign up and properly structure it. That's not such a bad question. But all these nitpicky small stuff, that's not real questions, guys. And a lot of the stuff you can really just learn if you just get in there and do it. So don't sit on your butt eating potato chips, staring at the computer screen, even watching my video. It's nothing to do with that. Get out there and just get your hands dirty. Success is only going to come for those who work hard for it. And it's not so much success, it's results come for those who work hard for it. Sometimes they're bad results, sometimes they're good results. It just depends on your effort. So you take the mistakes you made and the successes you've had, you learn from that and you progress. Start over again, build up something else, and keep pursuing it until you make something that builds a solid foundation for your business or for your life in general. I do not plan to cover my keywords. I'm not going to show you what keywords I'm bidding on. I thought about it for a little while. The main reason why is this, because even though some of you I can trust, there's a group of you that I can't trust. So when I launch this campaign, if I've shown you my keywords, there's going to be people out there who just duplicated them, and it's going to make the case study even that much more difficult to get any positive results from. So the structures and techniques that I showed you before in the keyword research step, it's exactly the approach I've taken with this. I've ventured off a little bit. I'm keeping the keyword level down to about 1,000 to 1,200 keywords right now, mainly because we only have a $100 budget. And right now in the acai niche, keywords are very expensive, anywhere from $1 to $2.50, something in that range. So I mean, when you expect if $100 is only going to purchase approximately 100 clicks for us, that's not very much. So that means 10% of our keywords are going to get even one click if you round it out that way. So you understand what I'm saying. You really need more than $100. I don't expect to make this thing profitable right off the bat, but what I expect to do is to take this campaign with the data that we've collected with this first $100 to know whether or not if I want to continue pursuing it. In most cases, I spend upwards of $100 a day, at least $100 a day, for a week straight before I'm able to really get a great grip on whether or not this campaign is profitable. Because the main, or has potential, I mean, so the main strategy that people fail at is that they launch a campaign, they spend $100 a day for 3 days, they make $200 back, and they've spent $300 total. So they've lost $100, so they think, oh, well, this is no good. That's not how it works. Basically, what you have to do is you have to spend $100 a day, as an example. Spend $100 a day, or whatever your budget might be that you can allow. Spend it $100 a day over a course of, say, 10 days. Well, with that, every day you're monitoring your campaign. You're taking out and pausing keywords that are maybe driving a lot of traffic and no conversions. You take those out, pause them, lower the bids, do something until you're kind of getting all the keywords that you put in your campaign an equal amount of time to an equal amount of clicks to see whether or not what's profitable and what is not profitable. So after, say, 7 to 10 days of testing that, you take them. So out of 1,200 keywords, you might have just a handful that converted consistently and a handful of others that maybe only brought 1 or 2 conversions. So then what you do is you restructure your campaign. Same exact campaign, you don't change campaigns. You restructure your campaign, you eliminate the keywords that were poor performers for you, and you start off from there, and you expand on the keywords that were profitable. You expand on them. And so from that point, that's how you build a foundation for a campaign, and by expanding on the keywords that you know have converted, you find other variations of those keywords and build upon those, and ultimately that's how you develop a profitable campaign. So expecting to spend $100 and make it profitable, not going to happen. You upwards guarantee you're probably going to spend anywhere between $500 and $1,000 minimum before you really see a solid built campaign that even has a decent amount of profitability with it. So that's just a couple things I wanted to throw out there for you now. As far as like showing you my landing page, I'm not going to do that either, because that could ultimately lead to people clicking around looking for a certain look of a landing page that would match mine, and they might find my campaign, and there's a lot of different tools out there